Geez, kinda preachy. Keep it in the monastery, lady.
Welcome back, gamers. This is Our World's part. I honestly think it's part 6. I don't 100% know. Dependent, some lead in the front. You tend to lead from the back as much as possible. One selected flaws cannot be avoided. You deal less damage in general, but gain a large bonus damage. You're attacking an enemy. Your companion is recently attacked. What? We're gonna take it. Let's play it. 10 less damage. Oh my god. I probably should not have done that at all, but I did. Here we are. This is the Golden Ridge. How is a fucker even supposed to get down? Oh, hello, buddy. This is not like a safe method of traversal. We gotta figure out a way to get the fuck down. This way? Oh! Fuck was that?
Didn't realize we were going to say close to action.
We got bases down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many.
How the fuck do I get down there? Hello?
This is your 1061st
Hello.
reminder to keep all personal items. The plan can wait. Our lines will not. Good subjects arrive.
This station's sure gone to scrap since last I stepped about. Never did the hitching a ride anywhere quick.
Oh, I thought that was a thing, I guess it was not. It wasn't. Where am I going? This place looks like a war zone. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Patience is commendable.
Oh,
Please continue
nice.
until the next round arrives.
And are we at ground level now, or are we close to ground level?
Folk were hunkered down here.
I don't even
Wonder how
know.
long they held out before.
Oh,
We got an appointment to keep at Matriarch's mercy. Let's just hope we don't get shelled
let's
too.
just stick together and straight beeline it for the green lady with the boobies. This place does not look very friendly.
Please, somebody help us! Anybody!
What's up, buddy?
please?
Who are you?
Finally, some help. We desperately need aid. Desperately.
We?
My family and I, we was making our way to the mercy camp for us refugees. We were set upon. My wife, my son were injured. Can't move them by myself. I had to leave them just past this tunnel so as I could go for help. But being alone is even more riskier. The Varachnids, I chased them off, but they'll be back. Please help us. Ain't nothing I can do for them, but you got weapon and medicines and can get us to the camp. Please.
How badly are they hurt?
I don't... Vary, by my guess. She was bit on the thigh, high, like, can see bone. Or maybe white means infected? She's screaming all the time when she's awake. Then she goes to sleep. She's in agony. And my son ain't waked since the attack. Hurry, please. We must hurry or they'll be eaten. Or worse.
All right, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah,
I'm
this
trusting
way,
him.
This way.
Is it a setup or what? I don't know if this is a setup or not. I don't know if I trust this guy right now, eh? Lead the way, buddy boy. He's gonna turn around and be like, give me all your money, bitch. Give me all your money. Oh, God. It was a setup. Bitch, motherfucker.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Go.
Hey, sorry. Get ready. We're here.
Bitch.
Got troublemakers.
Bitch, run, bitch. Wait. Wait. Motherfucker. I felt like it was a sting operation. Don't try to set me up and take me out, eh? Well, it didn't fucking work. I'm too smart. Wait, is this the place we're going? Matriarch's Mercy.
Think they'll notice if we jump the queue?
I think they'll be a little mad at us. Aspirant!
Another refugee?
Recommend.
Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's Mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations.
I can't wait, but I might get those other people sick.
Oh, no, we can't allow that. You'd best go and see our doctor at once. Just keep your distance from others. Our calculations do not afford many sick refugees. Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger.
What is the exclusion zone?
I thought the name was self-explanatory. Our seer predicted that a corner of the encampment is in terrible danger. Danger from what? Or when? Unclear. Stay away from it, and, in all probability, you won't have to find out.
You people sure take your predictions serious.
Our predictions spring from the universal equation, the very numbers that guide the stars. Only a fool ignores probability, and we don't suffer fools around these parts.
I thought refugee encampments were supposed to be safe.
Safety and probability are incompatible. Eventually, nowhere will be safe, including here.
Is there a rule number 3?
Not at present, but according to our predictions, the creation of a third rule is likely, if not inevitable. That's enough questions. Keep the line moving. You need anything, talk to Seer Wiley. He's in the lift building, straight through the settlement.
Okay. Good boy, good boy. He's what he wants me to do. I guess so. This place
Do you believe
refugee.
Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish.
Gregory Franham.
I swear, it's nigh on impossible to find decent animal remains in these
Looking
parts.
pretty good right about now.
Horace Limpling.
Oh, try not to get too close. My sinuses are stuffed up, my ears are backed up, and my guts are gurgling. I could burst at any moment. Every fluid from every orifice. So keep your distance.
Allow me to find you some help, buddy.
Don't want it, don't need it. I've gotten sick at least a dozen times since we set up camp. Why, last week alone, I caught hack lung, sprat tongue, skinny teeth, and a rare case of mortified skull emergence. Figured I might as well get used to being sick. So I'm practicing for my next disease. It's gonna be a nasty one.
What do you make of the situation around camp?
I think it's downright awful what's happened to these fine folks. But me especially. Sickness, malnutrition, spontaneous genetic disorders, it never ends.
Good day, buddy. What does this E? Oh. Oh.
You
Peace.
too. Trust me, you don't want to catch this. Neither do I, for that matter.
Good day, sir. Good day. Who else have
How long are we meant to stay here?
Must be ordered. I'm not any predictions.
Ruth Bassar is the
Reminds me of Tau Ceti right after the merger. Had to wait for my number to be called
My
just
soup
to
is
get rations and a
nutritionally
cot.
calculated to sustain all
Hope
bodily
these
function.
folk don't have to wait as long.
4 years.
And then we solve for the... apologies. Just catching up on a research assignment between queries. Yes? Did you need something?
You usually perform advanced calculations in the midst of a busy settlement?
Typically, no. And it has been somewhat challenging focusing my concentration. The abbot felt a scientician operating in a conspicuous spot in the thoroughfare might be useful. An illustrative way for our guests to see how we operate. To show how the Crabble patties are made, as it were. That is, if the meat preparation involved a 90-step rate formula and a conflux of polynomial equations.
So you're just mathing out here in public so passerbys can watch you math?
I am also on hand to answer queries by providing data supporting our actions. Though perhaps due to my central location, 89.74% of the time, I am simply asked for directions.
Maybe they all have more passing concerns than polynomials?
They must be exceptionally pleased with the statistical jump correlated to residents within Matriarch's Mercy. Numbers here are pretty compelling. According to data, life inside shows a notable uptick in key relevant quality of life factors. Longevity, access to medicine, potable water. Life outside sees increased risk of starvation, inclement weather, and hostile xenofauna. Yes, indeed. Numbers are really against you out there.
Most people need more than medicine and water to be happy.
We have diverted internal resources to better meet demand in key areas. And I'm pleased to say that's led to a statistically significant 2.7% increase in refugee satisfaction. But if my data remains unconvincing, I suggest you inquire with Provisioner Plotnik inside the lift building. Simply tell her Archivist Widmark approves brief use of her time.
Sure.
Then back to it I shall get.
How long are we meant to stay here?
Must be ordered. I'm not any predictions.
Matt
my
Pother
nose
and
last
Mudge?
I banged him up real good for you, didn't I? I won you one, right? Matters settled.
The void you did. Barely connected. You're thinking of 2-3 scraps ago. You've been mostly unconscious a while now.
Can you tell me anything about the situation in this settlement?
You used at least 2 words I ain't sure I know. And I already forgot the question. No? I think.
You ought to talk to Boss Tilda. She's the brains in this... What does she call it? Oh, yeah. Quasi-illicit shenanigan.
Doesn't like to look at us when we're all banged up. Said my face turned her off Borscht loaf.
Anyhow, head down the hill along the fence. Tell her Mapother and Mudge sent you.
That's all you guys got to say?
Ow!
Down here? First of all, little bit bigger, actually. Where am I? I'm not in the right place at all, huh?
Keep your lamps lit. Wherever there's trouble, there's always opportunists willing to profit from it.
Okay.
You got business? No? Move on.
I helped an agent of yours in Fairfield. She promised I would find friends in Sub Rosa.
You the fixer lent your aid to Agent Galloway? Don't suppose you got that crawling hibiscus she promised to sneak me, huh? Forget it. You can come in.
What is this? Agent Kober.
Hello, hello. You're the one that aided us in availing Sub Rosa of a rather large shipment of Spectrum vodka, yes? Agent Galloway is slightly less trustful than most feral canids, so winning her over speaks volumes of your character. Consequently, I'm pleased to present you purchase access to my fine wares. It's fortunate you're no stranger to contraband.
If your wares are so good, why are you operating out of a refugee camp?
Idle browsers will be up.
Whoopsies, I hit the wrong button. I'm just looking for my revolver. I don't really think there is the issue. Yeah, peace out, lady. I just
What fine contraband might I supply you with?
If
this
your
day?
wares are so good, why are you operating out of a refugee camp?
It's superb cover and a consistent market. Refugees are in need of all sorts of supplies that the Order cannot provide, and Sub Rosa delivers at only a reasonable markup. Myself, I enjoy the thrills of the environ. Will the Order attempt to drive me out? Will Matriarch's mercy be shelled? Shall I run out of new cereals? Oh, thrilling!
Agreed. Living by the blade of chance gives everything a certain zest.
Well put. So long as that zest isn't the taste of blood.
Where does Sub Rosa stand on the war?
We stand that we'd like to make a good ton of bits on the war, and maybe expand our reach in the process. Beyond that, I'm not supposed to comment. But Sub Rosa consists primarily of ex-Anti's Choice and ex-Protectorate personnel. We've still got folks we care about out there. Complicates some of our feelings on the fighting. But if the fighting stops, our income begins to go dry.
Okay, peace out. Nice. I'm surprised we were able to get in there and... Tilda Raidmacher.
Greetings. What can I help you with? Let me guess. One of your co-occupants is always hanging up his or her britches in your corner of the yurt. Am I right? Or you're dealing with more of a stay off my palate or that's my air you're breathing sort of thing. Pray elucidate the exact nature of your tiff of contention.
Mapother and Mudge sent me.
Oh, really? Like they strung a few words together in a row and it all made sense? That's a marked improvement on earlier. Guessing they left out a bunch, though. Here in Matriarch's Mercy, if you're not a member of the Order, you're probably living close to somebody else. In some cases, sleeping on top of them. Sort of thing tends to cause friction between neighbors. Would lead to fights, but nobody here wants trouble with the Order. So they hire our hooligans to battle by proxy.
So they fight using stand-ins? What does that solve?
Half the time, people shy away at the first sight of blood. The other, that's what they're there for. We say whoever wins the fight wins the argument. But frankly, it's never anything of consequence, like, okay, hurrah! This guy gets back his mangy button. Now, how can I help you exactly?
I came to ask about the situation in the camp, but you answered my question.
Ugh, a tourist. Well, clear out then, huh? Can't have you scaring off real customers. I got a bunch of yeggs, 2 pugilized pugilists, and a sick canid to feed.
No one wants to give me quests. How?
Your nose was just a stand-in for Duarte's nose.
Where do we go now? Another refugee camp? Another colony?
Paradigm. Apologies, outsider. As a vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people, such as yourself. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugees in our care. You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture, but I don't need an abacus to predict your path lies elsewhere.
What if I promise not to take much of your time?
Well, if it's in the displaced's best interests, I imagine I can find a moment.
You seem fairly in the know. What's the situation in this settlement?
Yes, I reckon I do have my ear to the grimy dirt floor of Matriarch's Mercy. I hear what common lay people are saying, and the wide array of bodily noises they make. Suppose I, more than any other member of the Order here, connect with non-scienticians. I've begun daily lectures, including practical advice on efficiently planning their days. I frequently launch into extended orations on everyone's favorite topic, math, and meticulously expatiate on our sex origins in the most rigorously pedantic detail.
You haven't told me anything about the situation here, though.
Oh, dear. I got ahead of myself, didn't I? That's an occupational hazard around here. As I'm sure you've read in recent dissertations doing the rounds, education has proven to have a 13.7% increase in overall quality of life. I am single-handedly making a difference here, with constructive pointers on efficient scheduling, lessons on Order history, plus some mathematics for a little added razzle-dazzle.
Do you think people are listening?
Never as many as I would like, perhaps, but my little congregation grows by the hour. Eventually, my unsophisticated layperson friend, the knowledge just seeps right in. Give it a few years and they'll even be asking questions.
So basically, everyone here is Rita, eh?
I'm calculating the position.
Commander, you got a minute to talk? I got some thoughts on this situation with the refugees.
What's on your mind?
The number of folks seeking refuge from the war is, well, it's beyond what I expected. And beyond what the Order is capable of handling, seems like. Antes may not be faring much better here, but we could at least find enough work for these folk to buy some food.
The Order is doing their best and not making refugees earn their help.
You sure? The Order seems a whole lot more concerned with dazzling the populace with numbers than anything else. It's a tough situation, that's all I'm saying. But if the Order can't even manage tens of folk at their doorstep, they ain't gonna manage much better should they win the war.
You like us to state the obvious, huh?
I make a point of not leaving those slow on the uptake behind. I went through this myself when Antes Choice took over Tau Ceti. It took time to secure the merger, but once they did, we folk got the help we needed real quick. And all they wanted in return was the signing of an employment contract. Now, I ain't seeing any contracts in Matriarch's Mercy. So what is the Order actually gaining by doing this?
They're just trying to help people who've lost everything. Why is it so hard to believe?
In all my years, I ain't encountered many folk who would extend a hand and expect nothing in return. I mean, I'd not have asked for your help with my graft if I didn't have something to offer in exchange.
But you shouldn't have to bargain for help. I would have helped you regardless.
Well, maybe I misjudged the Earth Directorate after all. Anyhow, if the Order is in fact helping these folk with no hidden aims, then, well, I'll be the first to admit that there might just be merit in what they're selling. Appreciate you hearing me out.
A lot has happened lately. I'm sure you have some thoughts.
Sounds like your old pal DeVries was in deep with the Order. Now, I don't know a whole lot about them, but I don't reckon fanatical is part of their employee code of conduct. And as you've seen, that kind of loyalty can pose a real problem to everyone else. But we'll track her down before it comes to a head. Don't you worry.
Let's talk about something else.
Fine by me.
Could we discuss a personal matter?
How personal are we talking?
What was it like being in Enhanced Soldier Division?
Couldn't say. I was in it all of 2 days before my graft started festering. Before that, I was an infantry medic. Our platoon was one of the first to touch down in Arcadia. I would have continued serving on the front line in an upgraded capacity, but, well, once the state of my graft became apparent, it was decided that parting ways would be best.
Decided by who?
My commanding officer, and the surgeon who performed the operation, I imagine. I wasn't lucid at the time. When I regained consciousness, I saw that my service pistol was gone, and a termination notice was in its place. I put 2 and 2 together. Law, that was a bad morning. Look, I knew dismissal was a possibility when I volunteered for the procedure. A successful graft is a boon, a failed one is a colossal liability. I'm a walking lesson in breakage.
So where's your company now?
Oh, that information is outside my purview. I miss my platoon. Most of the time. I hope they're holding on okay wherever they are. Huh. If nothing else, they'll have Ortiz to keep up morale. I know the nonstop jokes from that bastard sustained me for weeks. Yeah, he's tough. He'll be all right.
Sounds like you miss him.
Of course I do. Can't help but wonder if I'm missed in return. Anyhow, I would rather return to the matter at hand. No use dwelling on those out of sight and out of mind.
I guess.
What happened to this place? Oh, Matriarch's Mercy is no safer than the trenches.
Look on the bright side.
We're not going anywhere.
You have a very
Not on the
scholarly
basis
look
of
about
some
you.
half-baked... Except for the fact that you ain't yelling and trying to eat me. I'd have pegged you as some sort of prosperous scrapper by the rough look you got about you. You do got a certain feral look in your eye, though. Okay. I give up. Tell me.
Earth Director Adashki, and you are?
May Huffstutler, formerly Auntie's Choice, Department of Invasive Marketing. Now, the voice of the displaced. That's what those in the Order call me, leastways. An unofficial sobriquet, likely meant as a petulant slight. On account I object. Louder. More often than the rest. Those of us ended up here have very little except needs. I turn those into demands for reasons of clarity and import.
A helpful troublemaker is a noble calling.
Though, admittedly, it's a difficult way to make friends. The Order's not exactly fond of me. Rabble-rousing doesn't align with their vision of a perfect universe. Happy as I am to make your acquaintance, I'm busy staking our claim over the exclusion zone, so if you'll excuse me.
How are things around camp?
Vexing. We're at the mercy of the Order, and the Order is at the mercy of their predictions. Not to insult our gracious hosts, but these people don't wipe themselves unless an equation tells them to.
What was that you mentioned about an exclusion zone?
The exclusion zone. The Order has decided to keep us out thanks to some nebulous prediction of disaster. Screw their predictions. We have people, displaced by war and disaster, in sore need of space. There's plenty of room to house them.
Maybe you should respect the rules of the people looking after you.
People are cramped, injured, sick. The Order needs to do more than command. They need to listen. I honestly don't give the slightest whit about the Order's idea of math or whatever calculation tells them that a catastrophe may or may not occur. I couldn't get anywhere with Administrator Daggerwall, but you, maybe you'll have better luck.
What makes you think the Administrator would listen to me?
Even the Order, for all of their logical ways, value an outside perspective. And because I've run out of options.
Being a former anti-choice, you'll understand if I ask about a reward.
I got a pretty fancy gun I was issued back when I was a rising star at Auntie's. Side with us, and it's yours. Even throw in a healthy amount of bits for your troubles.
I'll give it a try.
Thanks, stranger. Maybe fate's on our side for a change. You can find Agarwal in the lift building, probably formulating another equation to get on my nerves.
I just don't imagine it being that bad, right?
What happened to this place?
What's in here? Adelia Plotnick.
1,068.5 pardons, but my attention is presently 99.81% occupied, coordinating provisions and supplies for the displaced.
Archivist Woodmark suggests I speak to you about your work.
Well, if the archivist said so, I suppose I can factor out a moment. As the assigned provisioner, I am responsible for coordinating the requisition and distribution of comestibles, medicinals, and miscellaneous vital supplies. The overwhelming majority of my time is dedicated to this, leaving only moments to see to the Order's needs in the settlement. But it is an effort I undertake with great relish. You may not have noticed, but the refugees do not want for food or medicine.
Sorry to say, but the displaced may not have noticed either.
With the great disruption that has occurred to their lives, one can hardly blame them. That they are fed and remain healthy is sufficient for me.
I bet you're more stressed than you let on, but you seem happy about it.
The Order of the Ascendant is dedicated to the ascension of humanity. Our ultimate goal may not be reached in our lifetime. If I can help others in need today, I shall do so to the utmost extent of my abilities and resources.
Good day, I guess.
Appreciate you respecting my time.
I leave. Who are you? Administrator Arguero.
What is it? I have 15 seconds of allotted time for non-specific discourse, so choose your words with expediency. Oh, don't tell me. You're here on behalf of the voice of the displaced, aren't you?
How'd you know she sent me?
Mathematical predictions always keep us one step ahead. My latest augury noted that a stranger would come bearing an inconvenient message. This is about the exclusion zone, correct?
Talk to me like I'm not from around here.
Fair enough. The exclusion zone is a mere corner of Matriarch's Mercy, and rightfully off limits. You see, the seer predicted that a calamity would befall the exclusion zone, warning that the barrier must not be crossed. But the ever-disruptive voice of the displaced is dead set on occupying the exclusion zone anyway, laughing in the face of certain peril.
Precisely how's the exclusion zone dangerous?
We don't know, and therein lies the frustration. The seer has augured death for anyone who enters the exclusion zone. Yes, you heard me right. Death. Furthermore, and I quote, an outside mediator, having earned the confidence of both sides, has a high likelihood of clearing up an ongoing dispute. And now the voice has involved you. How auspicious. Perhaps you are the outside mediator who was foretold.
Where would I even begin?
The first step is to familiarize yourself with every angle of the dispute. Talk to the people of Matriarch's Mercy. The displaced want the exclusion zone. We want it kept off limits. We can't both be right. With your seasoned perspective, perhaps the voice of the displaced will learn to listen. Any questions before you get started?
I've spoken to a few people about the condition in camp.
These are the data points we need. Keep at it then. Precision is ever our ideal. Many people around camp support or object to our methods. Speak to them, form your own opinion, and when you are ready, we will decide the fate of the exclusion zone.
Okay. Oh. Very lovely. What should we get? Boom. Should not have picked that one flaw.
By the law. It's you.
What?
Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help.
I have a question first. What do you think of the conditions of this camp?
As a doctor, I'm appalled. We don't have enough beds or private quarters to separate people, so sickness is blazing an unhappy trail through the refugees. Of course, the Order keeps us well supplied with meds, but Things will get worse as long as we're overcrowded. Yes, I can treat sickness as it arises. It would be leagues better to prevent it entirely. That means space to spread out.
Anything I can do to assist you with that?
Since you asked, you can run this medicine to Horst Lambing. Just don't shake the man's hand. He has a habit of coughing into his palm when he covers it at all.
I can use something else.
I can tend to your injuries, provided you have the bits to compensate me for my time and skill. We're short on everything, I'm afraid, including generosity. Many thanks. Now, hold still. You might experience some momentary discomfort.
Oh.
Right as rain. Now,
what do you need?
Will there be anything else? Where to begin? There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's Mercy, and I have but 2 imperfect hands. I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the seer predicted an outsider would find them.
Think you can help, Inez?
Might have time to patch up 1 or 2 patients before we head out. I used to be a combat medic. A good one, too.
You also strike me as someone on the go. I need committed medical employees, not a freelancer. The seer gave me a datapad with explicit instructions that I not read it, for my intervention could only throw probability into disarray. Now, take the datapad, with my thanks.
I guess. What a little
You're right.
bitty
The
weird.
universe does not orient itself toward fairness. But it's my firm belief humanity can do better.
All evidence to the contrary. Ah, I pleasantly anticipated this exact moment. My personalized order prediction and weekly prognostics report both mentioned encountering an unforeseen factor about now. I suppose that designation doesn't wholly apply to you, though, does it? Predicting future events is an imprecise science. Currently, that is. Well, then. I read that you'd have questions about our predictive methods, correct?
This is predictory. I expected more than a desk.
True, my situation does lack a certain refinement. Regrettably, this is Matriarch's Mercy. We all must do the best we can with limited means.
Can you tell me anything about the situation in this settlement?
Matriarch's Mercy is brimming beyond capacity with those cast out by war. But we of the Order rise to every challenge and continually strive to better our guests' existence. Why, I, for instance, have availed my predictive methods to our refugee neighbors in the area.
So you lack any substantial ways to aid the refugees?
There's nothing more practical than improving lives now, is there? We've offered the displaced access to our weekly prognostics reports and personalized order predictions. Engagement is admittedly rather low, but at least one member of the camp reports he has benefited from them greatly.
One person here will swear by Order's predictive methods?
One of our recent guests, Rollo Nast, has received multiple personalized order predictions. I believe he could speak to the effectiveness of our ways firsthand. If my own humble assertions are not enough, I trust his attestations would convince you, and perhaps other members of the displaced as well.
How does the Order predict the future?
We utilize a mix of proprietary research methods to gather as complete a data set as possible, and advanced calculations using well-honed models to effectuate it. None of us predict events with complete accuracy or absolute detail. We'd need to solve the universal equation to do that. Fortunately, we're all working very hard on that problem. The Department of Predictive Analysis provide weekly prognostics reports and personalized order predictions to help steer our followers' paths.
Your little department does what now?
The Department of Predictive Analysis is mainly populated by seers like myself, who represent the Order's most talented mathematicians. After years of study, some can predict events a few seconds or minutes into the future with reasonable precision. Others can estimate with up to 71.1% accuracy several months out. Of course, predictions have grown more difficult with the loss of the archive. But I am not to speak of that with an outsider. No offense.
Do unforeseen factors get in the way of your predictions?
Unforeseen factors, random elements, anomalous outliers, incalculable variables, all of them can undercut the accuracy of our predictions. But as we close in on solving the universal equation, unknown unknowns will become known unknowns. Then finally, known knowns. You follow?
No.
I foresee you have much to do. I won't keep you. Adieu.
I really did not follow your speech, but that's okay. That's okay, buddy. Oh, Abbott Jose Newell.
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Reach. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
Start using smaller words or I'm gonna start using bullets.
In the future, a simple no will suffice. The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our normal standards of compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Reach?
Back up a minute. What was that about compartmentalization?
Well, since losing access to the archive, the Order has been forced to limit its open exchange of ideas and information to avoid contaminating what few predictions we can still make.
What's this archive you mentioned?
The Archive is a vast network of computational machines built beneath the ice of Cloister. Prior to the invasion, the Order used it to generate predictions on a vast scale. But listen to me prattling on. I'm sure you aren't here for a history lesson.
I'm hunting a woman who nearly killed me. Augustine DeVries, ever heard of her?
DeVries? Now, why does that name ring familiar? Landon, do you recall the DeVries?
I don't generally concern myself with passers-through. If this DeVries was not a member of the Order, then it's unlikely we ever exchanged maths.
Have any members of your Order been behaving strangely of late? Out of sorts?
You've just described Archivist Victor Clemens on a good day.
What does an Earth Directorate agent want with Archivist Clemens?
I'm not sure, but it seems like she's likely involved in a plot to destroy Arcadia.
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse.
Victor might not have a stomach for violence, but his co-conspirations almost certainly do.
What a grim thought. The notion of the Order filled with subversives like a mock apple riddled with worms. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the Enray Range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so I advise caution.
Can you be more specific about the threats I'll be facing?
Besides the highly caustic Serenium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay.
Is that all? I laugh in the face of such danger.
Fascinating. Your fear response must be suffering from some impairment. Likely the result of a traumatic brain injury. I'd have to open you up to be sure.
A generous offer, my friend, but I don't think the agent is interested in exploratory surgeries at the moment.
Yeah, I'll pass a brain surgery. I need my wits about me if I'm gonna stop Victor.
Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order, whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation.
Yes, time to start busting kneecaps!
Are you deranged?
What a strange question, obviously.
No, violence won't be necessary here. I hope. That said, I do have a favor of my own to ask. No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Auntie's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate?
Current tensions, and here I thought you were getting along so well.
Choosing levity at a moment like this is only further evidence of your lack of good judgment.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend. But the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
You're supposed to be helping me. Why am I doing all the work?
And here I was under the impression that investigating crime and injustice was primarily what Earth Directorate agents do.
He's got us there, Commander.
At any rate, I trust whatever's uncovered over the course of this investigation will serve as compensation enough.
Just checking. You're sure the Order didn't intentionally attack Anticlea?
Most assuredly not. It would eliminate the entire point of the ceasefire. Please convey that fact to whomever you speak with.
Thanks for the leads. I'll look into all this.
I knew I could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings.
Whoa. I feel like, have I talked to you yet?
Please, not so close.
No, okay.
I'm aggregating vital, time-sensitive data.
I probably have so much freaking quest right now. Ooh, my god. Let's go like this. Currently have 4 collected. Side quest. I guess we hit this one, huh? Do I read it?
And your perpetual motion is distracting.
Where to first, Commander?
I thought I just read. Has fallen prey to scrapper.
Enray Range, Zeranium Manufactory.
What? I don't even think I can do that one.
Or Outpost Opportunity.
Welcome. Have you come?
Oh yeah, that thing's fucking far. Let's hit it, baby. Why not? Why not? Okay, how far away is it out? 700, eh? I guess this is where we're going. I guess the fuck so. They seem to know. They seem to say to me.
Commander, watch your vital!
Oh fuck, trauma kit, right? Yes!
Unleash Adrenaton.
Oi! Fuck you, Hernandez, what's up? Are we good?
Hope you appreciated how I bit my tongue back there with the abbot. Didn't want things to come to blows with civilians in the crossfire. Full of excuses for the attack, wasn't he? Could be that he's sincere, or could be that he has his hands so full with keeping his community from falling apart that he missed a memo or two. Either way, I'm willing to stay my hand until we know the truth. If it were my folk buried under the rubble, if Ortiz was among them, I'd want to know for certain before acting. Besides, ain't nobody around here better suited for investigating than we are.
Does the truth matter? It won't bring back the dead.
Sure won't, but it could be the difference between an all-out conflict and a strategic reparation. I know which one I prefer. While we're at it playing detective, we need to scope out opportunity. If there are any survivors, we ought to help, however we're able. I can only hope they had warning enough to run for cover. If they didn't, well, there's only so much basic training can prepare you for.
We'll head straight there.
Thank you, Commander. We should move on, unless you've got something for me?
No, you're good. Well, we're actually headed. This little outpost. I think it's right here over the ridge. Looks like the damn place. It's far, but not too far. You know what I mean? 500 meters? We can do 500 meters. Easy.
Hope you're settling into the Cognito all right. You got
I,
everything you need?
Almost.
I hope so too.
Ever thought about bringing an Angie's Choice vending machine on board? I ain't all that agreeable if I'm without my snacks.
I've got to introduce you to this novel appliance, name of a refrigerator. You could store and draw from it without ever paying a bit.
Everyone knows a morsel tastes that much sweeter when you pay a premium for it.
Liquidate 'em!
Just shoot from the there. I'm the one you need to worry about. I'm at
That felt a little too easy. But, okay. Nice. That actually did feel way too easy. But I won't complain. Alright, there's a bridge we have to cross between water.
Look alive, Commander. Out of sight and on the way. Someone call for a medic. Happy to help.
Have a blast!
Look at a few corks left, Commander.
Gun dry!
Nope, I'm gonna die. Holy fuck. Bitch. Bitch.
The idea of going before you.
Bitch. Oh, mother.
Come on, I had them!
Armed and ready. Ready to waste them on your command. Wrong side of a cup too, but I'm not ready. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Oh my god. I'm about to regret this.
Take no worry!
Oh, fuck. Nope. Bitch. No, my fucking god. Fuck!
Back in bit.
my commission.
Ready to waste them. On your command. You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Get it!
Bitch!
You're a treat attack!
Holy motherfucker. I'm bad at this comment. My bad, everybody, for that weird little pause. I had answer a call or answer something. Okay, now I'm good. I'm a teacher. I gotta answer parents. More angry parents. Parents as they come. Why am I?
Looks like a fight.
Hey! Nice. Reload real quick. There's two more motherfuckers over here.
What's that? Look alive, Commander.
Raring to go.
Let's just run. We don't gotta fight these fuckers.
Commander, watch your fighter.
I think we're good. Hello, Tristan. Oh, this is the guy.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Okay, we're good. Tristan, my boy. You better be making hands.
So you did come. Good. I'm not partial to working with those given to second thoughts. It seems we arrive on a desolate scene. I don't know what transpired, but whatever it was killed the refugees to a person. As an arbiter, I bear a strong stomach. But if you've any reservations about witnessing destruction visited upon the innocent, you'd best steel yourself.
I feel a little sick.
Buck up, compatriot. The only way to discover what happened here is by fording a river of corpses. I've some theories on the refugees' killers, but I remain unsatisfied. Although I am not required to do so as an arbiter, I would care to acquire proof.
Arbiters don't require evidence. You must not be too concerned with justice.
We operate under the Sovereign's indefatigable will. Thus, we do not need proof. But my training was somewhat unique in that it emphasized the value of thorough investigation. Let us comb the remnants of this charnel house.
Okay. What? We're literally going in here? Oh. It appears they're all dead. That likes to be the consensus. In here. Inventory on mechanical. Not look like it. I'm gonna take all this stuff. That's kind of what we do. Boop, 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 boop. Thank you.
What sort of life was this without the Sovereign's guidance?
We always like free stuff. Lockpick 8, bro, has been a bitch. Oh. Discuss findings with Tristan. Ready to talk, buddy?
I cannot help but feel a pang for these people, cut down without a hope of defense. We must uncover what transpired here.
Found something I think might be important.
Let's hear it.
I found a terminal entry highlighting the base automechanical defense.
I doubt it factored in their inadequacy in the face of a superior force. Assuming there was a superior force.
The defense seemed pretty resolute in theory, but automechs are easily manipulated.
The distinct lack of automechanical corpses around us supports your point. It seems the defenders did not defend. Did you have anything else?
There was a destroyed automech deeper in camp.
That automechanicals would fall in the camp's defense is logical. That there would only be one is not. Did you notice anything interesting about it?
It was pretty heavily damaged, looks like it went down in a fight.
Obviously. The question remains as to who it was fighting and how it was brought low.
Well, I've done my investigation. I think I've discussed everything I wanted to.
You're certain you've combed the place to your liking?
Yes, sir.
Then let us debrief and see if we can deduce what transpired here. Have you any theories as to what killed these people?
There was clearly some kind of attack, but I'm not sure. How do you think they...
Although I'm no ballistics expert, the death wounds on the corpses appear to match those inflicted by an automech. Have any theories about the automechs that did this?
I do think the camp's automechanicals were programmed to target the refugees.
My thoughts exactly. How do you believe they were compromised?
Why does it feel like you already know the answer and you're testing me?
I may have a strong theory, but I do not have a definitive answer. Indulge me. How do you think the mechanicals were corrupted?
Maybe they were just defective.
It's too convenient. I submit that the refugees predominantly used the local shortwave tower to control their automechs. The saboteur commandeered it and sent out an override. The only remaining puzzle piece is why. Why go through all this trouble to eliminate a handful of isolated refugees?
I'm not sure. You got any ideas?
Yes. That relay tower in the rear of the camp was clearly not built by the refugees, but stolen from the Protectorate, which likely means that they were Protectorate as well. The refugees must have used it to listen in on Protectorate communications, then sold what they learned to Sub Rosa.
And the Protectorate wouldn't take kindly to that?
After the Vox Relay's recent destruction, High Command would have ordered a security sweep of all communication systems. This outpost's relay would have returned a signal. Upon learning of this camp's existence, they'd have dispatched a sentinel to cross off any would-be traitors. Hence the destruction we bear witness to.
If only we found this dastardly sentinel! They must answer for their crimes!
I admire your enthusiasm, but these refugees were traitors to the Protectorate, though I still believe there was a solution here beyond complete annihilation. Now with that finished, Hold. Some things approach. Be ready. I suspect someone has disapproved of our inquiry. Seems the machine's returned. Good on eliminating any stragglers. To arms!
Oh, fuck.
But I'm not ready.
To the rescue! Sight unseen!
Sight on the way.
Oh, fuck me, buddy.
That was a harsh engagement. You used your own admirably. These automechs will be used to perpetrate heinous acts again.
Are you good, buddy?
I believe we're at the end of our investigation. The prospect of sharing our findings with the broker isn't terribly appealing, but we've little choice. I will locate my wretched Sub Rosa transport and return to Free Market Station. Pleasure fighting beside you. Be sure you return to Free Market Station to debrief with me. Despite our work here, I somehow doubt the broker would grant an audience to me alone.
Okay. Cool beans, buddy. Talk to the people of Matrix. Who else but... Like, there just feels like there's so many. What outpost? This outpost? No, because they want me to basically do shit for them, and then basically I do shit for them. They'll be nice to me. Oh shit, we're already an hour into this fucker. Oh god.
Got a bad feel about... Sorry. Got a bad feel about this line, hon. Don't like being so exposed. Hell of a thing coming. Got a bad feel about this line, hon.
Here.
Don't like being so exposed.
Okay, we're gonna do this one mission. And then we'll call it a day, right? I think that's the move. It seems far, but it's not too far. I like the fucking... Ooh. Barely made that fucking jump. Little camp with a whole bunch of spratties. Spratty baddies. Okay. Oh my fucking god, I almost jumped out. Without even a second fucking thought. I was ready to jump off that hell.
We regret to inform you Serenium manufactures.
Okay. This looks like a place that we could go. No. I didn't say so. Run out of ammo here. We're not short on bits though.
Hello? Someone there? Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zerania Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors.
Oh, come on. I have a writ of investigatory inquiry from Abbot Newell. Open up.
Wait, you have a writ? From the Abbot? Well, we don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir. This is Factor Mayton. Am I to understand you have orders from the Abbot? Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry. Oh. Very well. Come inside and we'll see this sorted. Building on the left.
They're gonna let me in. Oh. Oh, this is like...
Yes, right over here. You're not getting down below until you talk to me.
Hello.
So, the Abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Wait, is that an Auntie's Choice enhanced soldier with you? Oh, I see what this is. Stay back. We have no desire to escalate things further. Don't do something you'll regret.
We want answers, not a fight. And if indeed there's any retribution to be had, it won't be by my hand. Tell him, Commander.
You got it, buddy. You can check my papers.
Surely. Far be it from me to question the irreproachable prudence of an enigmatic caller. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the Abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away.
What in the void is going on here?
The recent attack may have originated from this facility, but I assure you it was not at our hand. We have no desire to resume open warfare with Auntie's Choice. One of our transport pods filled with Zeranium was diverted toward, or more specifically at, their location.
Transport pod? That's a weird thing to call a missile.
Though functionally correct, I assure you. The transport pods are fired into space, where they are collected for redistribution. To date, no one has ever misused them for this purpose, despite the explosive nature of the material. Fortunately, we have potentially identified the culprit, and we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below, which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations.
This sort of thing happen all the time here?
This facility has been an archetypical example of constancy and regularity. Ergo, the last place anyone would predict anything unpredicted would occur. Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions.
My bad. It's my bad. I always gotta take care of something. Anything else go terribly wrong?
No, thankfully. Not yet, at any rate. Architect willing, that will be the last of it. Now, you'd best speak with our proctor. I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
Thank you, good sir. Thank you, good sir. Is there a group of people here or what?
It evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity. What are you doing up here? How did you get past the gate?
Factor Mediator cleared me?
Forgive me. All this business with the lockdown puts one on edge.
Is this where the cargo pod used in the attack was launched? Can you tell me what happened?
Everything appeared routine at the time. We launch transport pods into space regularly. They get collected. The Zeranium we refine here is used for power. It wasn't until we heard the explosion that anyone knew anything out of the ordinary had happened. I ran a systems audit on the launch sequence afterwards. Just finished constructing a report on my findings, actually, if you'd like to hear it. A transport pod full of Zeranium was fired from here, at Outpost Opportunity. It subsequently exploded in spectacular fashion.
You didn't see anything from here?
Terminal input functions down below in operations. The low-ranking scientist who launched the pod is inside. Regrettably, that is all I know. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Tell me more. I should kill her, huh? I should freaking
Good morning.
kill her.
Good afternoon.
I should kill her. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Sorry, let me
The Proctor's a low-functioning functionary at best.
Oh, I'm actually physically going down. Okay. You gamers ready? I'm excited to have Tristan join our team. I think that's where we'll end this episode. We'll do this mission. We'll head back to the Freeside Market.
Initiate Alpha, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately.
Protector.
My dear Proctor,
Survival.
you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this.
You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast?
I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something?
I demand your unconditional surrender at
Hello, Proctor?
There's some fucking
now.
some tea gamers. I like the little Raptidon arm. Looks pretty cool. Hey!
Teach how to fight.
Sorry, my bad.
Detoxification initiated.
Oh, I have to be detoxified. My bad.
Once her mate took over.
You got shit to say or no?
Not good to speak with random factors.
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the Abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party.
You mean Initiate Alva?
A low-level subordinate, assigned here years ago. But I'm now realizing how little we actually know about her. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about.
It's no wonder they call them secret anymore. So what'd this overt covert operative do?
Within a beat of us hearing of the attack, Alva seized command of the system and locked herself in the control center. She then forcefully repelled several attempts to extricate her. 2 are dead already. Poor Jacobs lost a hand trying to pry free the outer doors. Why, she could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. I implore you to stop her before she does so. I fear violence may be our only recourse.
You were arguing with her earlier. What about?
Fervent professements of innocence, mostly. You know, exactly what you'd expect a secret traitress to claim. Dramatic attestations that grew quite animated. I suppose spies must build up a flair for histrionics. What with all that, hiding their identities and all. then bursting forth like a pent-up arachnid. At any rate, I have work to do, and you have a saboteur to eliminate, yes?
Wait, I'm not done asking questions.
You'll forgive me if I politely defer. While I'd hardly depict this as a crisis, I do have a few irons in the fire. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she's no longer a problem.
Okay, so you're not gonna talk to me now. You'll talk to me in a bit, but you will not talk to me now. Okay. Orders compressor. Is there anyone pulling here? No, I guess.
Now, this is important.
I guess we
Would
just
you
push
describe
force.
the Varathron's Calicity as
I didn't
slab
see a Varathron.
when it attacked?
Don't bother conversating unless you're prepared to cite your sources.
I don't know anything about the fluids.
Initiate.
Of course, she's hiding something. Alva's been here for how many years?
Investigator.
I never noticed her.
Fact, just head on
blended
in.
in with the scenery somehow.
Oh. They're all dead, eh? Do what I want. Yeah, I'm just trying to block it. Goddamn. Goddamn. I don't have enough of anything to do anything.
Oh, hello. A visitor. And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire. Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy. And who was that you brought with you? A friend. Ah, an Auntie's choice grafted soldier. You poor dear. And someone else. Another Earth Directorate agent, I see. Seems sad.
Is she talking about me?
All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding.
Proctor Savato said I should kill you.
Since you haven't, I do hope you've reconsidered. Or that you find her single-minded belief I'm to blame here as equally mystifying as I do. I am thoroughly unaware how anyone would think me capable of all this.
I heard you killed 2 guards.
Yes, that was terrible. I feel awful. Though technically speaking, they did kill each other. There was a scuffle. Their weapons fired. It was a most unfortunate thing.
So you're saying Proctor Savabato's falsely incriminating you?
I hate to speak poorly of management, but we work folk around the manufactory consider the Proctor something of a petty bureaucrat, dear. I assume she's acting as any functionary would, assigning blame to appear in control. Well, you know the type, surely.
So I'm kind of believe you then. What then?
Dear me, I wish I knew. But, actually, there may be a way you could gain answers here. The firing record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch. Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you and open the path leading there. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of.
Savato says you might blow this place up. You promise not to if I help you?
If you need to hear me say it, surely. I promise not to destroy this facility with all of us in it. Was that reassuring enough? Appreciate your help, dear. Please return when you have found something. May the plan favor us against long odds.
I don't know. I just don't know if I trust her. I really don't.
Glad those not skilled at math can fulfill some other function.
It may be hard to believe it, but...
Investigator?
I mean, we're here, right? If it does exist, we'll find it. One. Did I any fucking info? feel like that told me. Room. Ooh. I don't know what that said, and I don't feel like reading it, but we'll find out. We went to the dialogue phase.
That guy here. Don't say answer.
Hello, hello, hello.
Our Earth troops. Hello. I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away. Understand you've met?
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time.
Facility secured then?
Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here, and I have deemed it wise to investigate further. Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation is no different.
You turn up anything or remember anything odd earlier?
A recent security audit brought up several curious messages meant for an unknown party, sent from a terminal somewhere on the premises. We were unable to track down the whereabouts of this mystery terminal, but one message contained certain oblique references to placing blame. Nothing conclusive, yet enough to give me pause.
You examined the launch records, yes? Did you find anything, dear?
Record showed. Record showed you fired the payload at outpost opportunity. Paper smelled weird though.
I'd say they've obviously been altered, dear. Fancy that odor you detected, a sign of chemicals used to affect the falsification. But listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials. Suppose they fuel my fervent imagination. But still, even the most junior scientician knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them.
That still doesn't tell me who's responsible. You think it might be Sovobata?
Someone may be pulling her strings, perhaps. That's what investigators like you say, isn't it? Now, what you uncovered appears to imply two further avenues of inquiry. A Zeranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion, allowing the culprit time to falsify the record. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think?
Can you prove the launch was altered?
I can speak to the coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
I expect the Zeranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit.
That shall. I should get going.
All right. There. I've unsealed both areas. With hope, what you discover will help us determine the responsible party.
I'll stay here and play for more time.
Fuck to
If the
trust.
Proctor sends anyone, I'll say I'm close to convincing you to surrender.
I don't know who the fuck to trust. I really don't know. I really don't know.
All your endeavors add to the equation.
Part of me wants to. I just don't like Initiate Alpha. So even if that is the fucking person that they want us to think it is it this way? What the fuck? This feels so far away, huh? This feels very far away. Not really, though.
Had plenty of managers like Svoboda back on Tau Ceti.
Tau Ceti
couldn't
was
take
gas.
responsibility for nothing.
I remember Tau Ceti. Tau Ceti.
Crash ready if you need a house call. Waller, you're ready to come at.
Get it, bitch, get it. Bitch. Hey.
happy to help. Discreet. Someone call for a medic.
I'm finna fucking die. I knew. I was aware of the problem at hand. I'm just not as strong as I would like to think I am. You know what I mean? I think you don't know. I don't know. You may not. That's okay. This is let's go to this fucking place instead. Let's go this way. Why did I hear someone say let's go this way? Oh my god.
These circumstances proceed toward intended results.
Long episode. We're going this way, right? I think we are going this way.
Svoboda sure has it out for that initiative. Guess I would too if Alva had killed a bunch of my colleagues.
You should be Shane's only dog.
Yes. Suppose you... I'd been hoping an empiricist or assessor would amble by, but you appear reasonably apt. The Zeranium overflow venting has gone completely haywire. Oh, what else will this higgledy-piggledy nightmare of a day bring? I was ordered to keep watch until a specialist arrives. Might I entreat you to act in such a capacity? The control board to divert the flow of Zeranium is up yonder in refinery logistics. If so, I have something for your time and effort.
Zeranium gas hyper, better steer clear of that. I'm allergic to, everything.
Well, you'll be especially interested in what I have to offer. We developed a pharmaceutical primer that, technically it poisons you a little, but also heals you quite effectively. Shut off the gas, it's yours.
Alright, you got yourself a deal, or a reasonable standing.
Tremendous. Why, this day may average toward the positive yet. May deliberate endeavor.
Alright, let me hit it with the
beget
shield.
expected results.
Baby. Alright, I'm gonna hit it with this, just so we have our shield ready. See, I can deal with some fucking raining music. Oh yeah. Yes. Holy fuck! I almost just died there. Very much almost. I feel like we
Gas is still... Yes, I have had my fill of stochastic uncertainty today.
I'm gonna get the hot. Sorry, lady. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. You just gotta get up and go. You just gotta
Factor's been in
get
there a
up
while
and
now.
go.
Perhaps this conundrum is approaching.
You just gotta get up and go.
Always account for standard deviation.
There's nothing there. Apparently, as I stare at something
You'd think if she were responsible for the attack, she'd have happily thrown it in my face.
Maybe.
You lot could hit the broadside of a freighter.
To the rescue! Sight unseen!
Fuck! They got me. I think this one's doable, huh? First of all, is there a Doc Ock up in this bitch? That's what matters. Is there a Doc Ock up in this bitch? I don't think there is.
May all your theories prove true.
Alright, I think we're gonna end here. Thank you everybody for watching.